What goes around comes around. This industry, I want you all to know and change your mind on it. Employ a lot of poor people. Some people don't like to hear that. You know why? They don't like to hear poor people because them in the middle class and rich. So they don't care about poor. And not now in Trinidad alone, and it's all over the world. Some people don't care about poor. But the poor people who just make change in the world. Poor people who just make change in countries. Poor people who just stand up for their rights. Poor people who ride on the king and the queen. It's his history. Poor people just stand up for their rights. And that is why I tell you, you make a mistake. And you still have time to correct it. Or they just talk all kind of thing about the UNC. All kind of madness about the UNC. But you know what happened? When the UNC closed down this industry in 2011, all we did is to go and talk to them. Trinidad and Tobago, I want you to know this. All we do was went and speak with the UNC at that time. And they hear us because they realized that it had something that they didn't know. And they did open it back in days when we speak to them. Because they was misinformed. And Mr. Prime Minister, I think you misinformed. So we need, and I'll be begging you, let me don't use the word begging. I am asking you all for a meeting that we could be able to see this, to stop this problem. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Shortyoung, you is the chairman of the subcommittee, and we is asking you for a meeting to be able to scratch out and straighten out the situation. This situation will be damaging for Trinidad because people all over the world watching this, you know. It's people calling me from all over. I am saying, please, let us sit down and work together. I still have time to work together to straighten out this industry. This industry don't need to close down. We are done already format the proposal. We had sat down with years with you all sitting down and putting the proposal together. All this thing about 6 months and 3 months. We had done already format. It's all the stakeholders that work with you all to make sure that this industry has been straightened out. So all it have to do now is to just treat. It don't need no set of work. Why it could take 6 months to do that? So I am saying, please, let us work together to make sure that this industry open back up. And in days, it can happen. Mr. Prime Minister, I beg you to listen to us, you know. Listen, you know. I don't like to say this, you know. I don't like to say it, but I had to say this today. You see what happened in Tobago? You see what happened in Tobago? People do not like ugliness, you know, and against poor people because there's a lot of evilness going on, and white collar crime going on, and nobody taking care of nobody trying to stop this white collar crime, you know. This white collar crime big, and I don't want to talk about it because I can't stop them talking about this white collar crime and only attacking it, but only want to attack the lowest. The lowest, and all will have people supporting that. And then the people who supporting that working, you know, they might even be working in TNT and Wassa and all these places too. All they need to understand that poor people is the depend on this industry. Plenty. If all you don't know, all people all in the Caribbean, all Grenada, Antigua and other Caribbean islands just come here every single week to be able to sell the material. And when they sell the material and when they come here and they get the money, they go and buy in wholesale place to carry back to these small islands to sell. How all you can't understand what all you're doing? How all you can't understand that? All you have to do is to put the necessary things in place to stop the theft. And all you want to do now. But I'm going to tell you something. This is the next mark on each of us.